this one does specifically give a topical application dilution. So it gives a specific percentage. Hi guys. Welcome. We are. Find out our top questions of the week today on this show. Let's get started. We are live. Who is ready for some DIYs?
I maybe overfilled a couple of them.
We want you to become empowered to know what you're purchasing because you know that's only going to help you be able to help your family. Welcome back. Someone on there says August 12th, I wish. Do we have the wrong date on the live thing?
Yeah, it's very possible.
Oh, I was like,
August 12th.
I don't get it. And then somebody else, and it went away because it was while and whatever, the comments go away. But someone said that Denver loves me. So I love you too, Denver. And I'm assuming that is like, you know, the city and not a human being. But
now, do you know why we had the wrong date on there? Because my mom's not here today. She always catches stuff like that.
Jerry's not here today, and Danny has lost his mind, so it's fine. Okay, so we are going to be talking about our top questions. We only have a couple of them this week. There is one that I might address later on in the week, but there's some questions that I want to make sure that I have answered before I'm answering your questions. So we're down to only a couple this week. Let's see. So before we get started with those questions, we're going to see who's joining us. Nora says, hey guys, this time from North Carolina, evacuated from Myrtle Beach. Praying I'll still have a home to go back to next week. Nora, we are praying for you too. We are praying for all the millions of people who have been recommended to evacuate their homes. I can't talk today. Again, this is a reoccurring thing. But we are praying for all of you on the East Coast who are having to evacuate, and you know, we're crossing our fingers that you have as good as luck as Hawaii had, and it just shoo, right? Like, we're hoping for you. Okay, we have Phyllis from Collins, Colorado, Elizabeth from Queensland, Australia. I want to live in Queensland, Australia.
It's beautiful.
We have, no one's talking to you, Danny. We have Judy from Texas. Just kidding, I love Danny. We have Holly from Pennsylvania. Tammy says, we miss you, Jerry. We do miss Jerry. We have Andrea from Florida. Rain from Boise, Idaho. We have Ginger, I just left your Meridian store. Oh, Ginger, that's super exciting. We love that. We hope they took care of you. If they didn't, I know where they live. Just kidding. I don't think I know where any of them live. Linda from Minnesota, Teresa from Indiana, Crystal from Charlotte, North Carolina, Sophia from the Philippines. Vicky says, hey everyone. Katie from Washington, Bonita from Pennsylvania, Debbie from Chicago. I could keep going. Jasmine from Australia, but we need to see who's visiting us on Instagram.
Today, let's see, we have Jones Reagan. Hi from Port Orange, Florida.
Port Orange?
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Ashton 2215, Amanda, Lucas, and Danny from Virginia Beach. So stay safe, guys.
Yes.
That is right there in Hampton Roads. Vintage Chick 38, hello from Houston.
Welcome.
Got lots and lots of waves.
But 3 telling us where they are coming from.
Charity Hanby from Michigan. 4. Angel Eyes 72107. Hi from Louisiana.
Hi, welcome,
Lovedale
guys.
Jr. 88. What's up from Colorado?
Oh my goodness, this is out of control.
Never tell us.
Look at all those names.
There's a lot. Alex,
Instagram, I love giving you a hard time.
Hi from Minnesota. Ooh, another one from Minnesota.
Danny, is that me? The screen just went totally black.
Yeah, you gotta shake that.
Oh yeah, okay.
You gotta shake.
Gotta shake it.
Shake that.
Okay, welcome guys, welcome. Instagram, before I forget, I didn't tell Danny, but Chris, we are moving, so our fulfillment and production team are moving to a new warehouse because we have outgrown our warehouses, which seems to happen a lot. I don't know. But we've outgrown them, so we've moved to a new area. Production is over there now, and fulfillment is in the process of moving over to the new warehouse. Anyways, at the end of this live video, we're gonna have Instagram stay on because Chris is heading over there, and he is going to tap in, and we're gonna have him join our live on Instagram. to show you guys. So everyone watching on Facebook, unfortunately, that's not something we can do on Facebook. But if you have an Instagram account, when the live is over, hop on over to Instagram to see that. Kind of behind the scenes of that move and what they're doing over there. So Instagram, stay tuned after this live so Chris can hop on to our live and show us kind of the behind the scenes. We're excited about that. Okay, so here we go. Who's ready for question number 1? Actually, before I go to question number 1, since we only have 2 questions, what are we thinking of these fall blends so far, guys? Should we talk fall just for a minute? It's like 70 degrees here, and it's cooling off for the next few days. It's going to be in the 70s, I believe. You know, time to start dressing a little fall. Like, all good things fall are slowly starting to come to Twin Falls, and I love this season change.
Your porch is looking very
Thank you.
folly.
I decorated it. That's a lie. Jerry decorated it. But I do have like that exact same plate thing that's under that. What's a plant? That's what it's called.
Yeah, that's a plate that you guys probably can't see.
Yeah. But I have one, so, you know, I can pretend I decorated it. Just ordered my fall blends this afternoon. I can't wait. Yay, Samantha. We're super excited. Tammy says, love the Harvest Moon. I know. Judy says, I want them. Laugh out loud. They sound amazing. Judy, I know where you can get them. It's a secret, so I'll have to... No, just kidding. Oh, Holly said she's waiting next month because it's her birthday month. That's exciting. Paul's wife, her birthday is on Halloween. Do we have any other birthdays that are Halloween babies? Let's see. Yeah, Harvest Moon, I know. Harvest Moon is super fun because it is our brand new one. Everyone loves the name. Harvest Moon is just amazing. Love the Harvest Moon. Love my Harvest Moon. Ordered Harvest Moon. And then Connie says, pumpkin pie is awesome. No, they really are awesome. There's just a lot of attention on Harvest Moon because, one, it's kid safe. And a lot of our customers are, you know, drawn when they have children. They like to stick with the kid-safe ones. So there's a lot of attention there, and plus it's a brand new one. So that brings a lot of attention. What are we having on Instagram?
So it's a lot of Harvest Moon. Can't wait to get the Harvest Moon that I ordered. B-Ball 33 says pumpkin pie is my favorite out of the 3. I've talked about them so much. My friends are going to buy them. Ashton 2215 said...
Wait, hold on. Who was it that said their friends were going to buy them?
B-Ball 33.
Okay, make sure that you're doing the refer friends, because if you're referring your friends to the Plant Therapy website, make sure you refer them through the refer friends link, which is just like a tab off to the right, and it's and if you click on that, you can get a link, and then they get a discount and you get a discount. So if you're inviting your friends anyways, do it through that link so you can get a discount and they can get a discount on their purchase. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
Ashton 2215 says my non-believer boss loves spiced orange.
My non-believer boss.
That's awesome.
That's fun.
Oh, and she answered the birthday on Halloween questions. She said my boys are October 23rd and 26th, and her boyfriend's on the 28th of October.
So
they
close.
just missed Halloween.
So close. I'm seeing so many people. Oh, Danielle says I'll be having a baby near Halloween. So Danielle, are we hoping it's a Halloween baby because you're actually due in November, or are you hoping... Or are you due on Halloween and you're hoping it's before? Let us know. I'm seeing lots of people that are like, oh, I'm almost a Halloween baby. I haven't seen anybody that says they are a Halloween baby. Oh, Rose says, not a Halloween baby, but getting married in October. Does that count? Rose, because you're getting married, it does count. That's an exciting time. Congratulations. Okay, guys.
Ooh, the mail's here.
Oh, mail. It's mail time.
Oh, the mail.
Oh no. Oh, I was like, where'd they go? Okay, here we go. Mail time. Okay, what essential oil, you have 60 seconds, less than that, to answer this. What essential oil is most known for cats loving it and can support a restful night's sleep?
I think I know this.
Do you know? Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? Just kidding.
It's not muffin, if that's what your guess is. We got 24 seconds. 24
seconds. Oh my goodness.
It
went from like Halloween to like One solid answer.
Are you seeing some up there on Instagram?
Oh yeah, all the same. Everyone
Yeah,
knows.
you guys got this. Hi, Kelly. It's like, well, I mean, you all can see the comments. It's catnip, catnip, catnip. And then Kelly says, hi.
That's
Hi,
incorrect,
Kelly.
And time is up.
Oh, and then there's, Kristen says, I agree with everyone that Harvest Moon needs to be a regular. Okay, so we had like hashtag bring back Honeybell. I'm expecting something from you guys if you want us to keep Harvest Moon on. So yes, all of you are correct. The correct answer is catnip.
Huh. That's
So-
pretty cool. I did not realize it helped with sleep.
Yeah, I mean, it is funny because catnip is kind of a lot of people know catnip is kind of the cat essential oil, which is funny. But it really does have a lot of amazing therapeutic, benefits that some people don't always think about because it's known as kind of the cat oil. But okay, Jesse's hopping on right now. I see him commenting. Oh, here we go. We have a winner. The winner is Jasmine Beckerleg on YouTube. So congratulations, Jasmine. You will win a 10 ml catnip essential oil. Email cs@planttherapy.com and we will get that sent to you. So congrats, Jasmine. Thanks for participating in our Win It in a Minute.
Jess Linville is wondering what catnip smells like.
It doesn't smell like cats. That's the good thing.
Well, no. I think it's it has kind of a repellent smell to me. Like what? Okay, so
Like
I
a
read.
medicinal?
Yeah, I read an Amazon review, and what oil was it? It might have been citronella. I mean, it was one of the top oils that's used in bug repellents, and it was a negative comment, and it said like, this must not be a pure oil. It smells like, what a bug repellent would smell like. And I was like, that's because it's in all bug repellents. Anyways, it just made me laugh. But yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah,
That really
I would
made me
agree
laugh.
with that. The smell of catnip is very, yeah.
A minty cat. Smells funky. Add spearmint. Yeah, I mean, I would agree it's not my favorite. But I do think it's kind of like that. Yeah, so a lot of people are saying like with a hint of a mint. But I kind of get like I don't know. Repellenty type smell.
It's funny because when we went and visited that mint farm, I remember smelling the mint oil right after it had been.
Was it peppermint?
It was peppermint.
Right
yes.
after it had been distilled?
Distilled. And
Yeah.
I remember thinking it because of those, there's notes that eventually kind of go
Yeah.
out of the.
They're a lot
smell.
more kind of herby.
Yeah, and I didn't love it right out of the.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. I think a lot of people agree that catnip is not the best smelling essential oil, but there are some benefits. Just head on over to the website. So the website will tell you like some of the therapeutic benefits, the uses, and it also has an aromatic description on each of the product pages. So that will give you a good description. Michelle says it smells like catnip. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, let's do one question and then we're gonna do oil of the week. How's that? Okay, because I've been telling them about these questions and we haven't gotten to a question yet. So one of the top questions that we've gotten this week is, what is a chemotype? So raise your hand if you know what a chemotype is. Anybody?
Kind of.
Danny's over there.
Katrina, I didn't see you raise your hand.
I don't think I know it well enough to explain it, so I don't want Retha
Well,
to
let's
put me
see
on
if
the
I know
spot.
it well enough to explain it. Okay, so a chemotype, so essential oils, as you probably all know, are made up of constituents, right? Chemical constituents. A chemotype, you will see a chemotype with a lot of essential oils like thyme, or there's like thymol or thyme-linalool. There's different basil chemotypes. So there's a lot of it, and I mean there's a ton. I could list like a ton of ones, but that's not what the question is, right? There are a lot of essential oils, and depending on that chemotype is going to change. I mean, it's going to change the therapeutic benefits. It's going to possibly change the safety precautions. So knowing the chemotype, if an essential oil has it, knowing that specific chemotype is very important, which is why plant therapy lists that specific information. So some people will be like, you know, I am making a recipe and it calls for basil, but I see that plant therapy sells basil linalool. Is that the same thing? Oftentimes, you know, rosemary is another example. Almost all rosemary that you're going to buy is 1,8 cineol. That's what the chemotype is. There are some other chemotypes that are not as readily available, but knowing that specific chemotype is going to make a huge difference. So because all essential oils are made up of these chemical constituents, a chemotype is based off of the main constituent of that essential oil. So there are a lot of different rosemaries, and the chemotype is based off of the highest percentage or the highest percentage constituent, which is then the chemotype. So for example, rosemary 1,8 cineol. 1,8 cineol is the specific chemotype of rosemary of the one we sell, and that is because, you know, rosemary is, I don't even know, I mean, I don't know what the percentage of 1,8 cineol is in rosemary, but it's high, you know, probably 60 to 80%. So that's what the chemotype is. Does that make example? Family of chemical constituent.
So is there, so rosemary and rosemary 1,8 cineol, are those two different plants, or is it the location that it's grown?
Yeah, so the genus and the species is the same. So that's why it's important if that specific plant does have a chemotype, and that it usually is based off of like the location of where it's growing and stuff. But that's why you can't just look at the name rosemary, or you can't just look at the botanical name, because plants that have chemotypes, it's the same botanical name. It's the same genus and species. It's just that the chemical makeup of that specific oil is different than another exact same plant with the same botanical name, and that's what separates those, is by that chemotype. Yes, so Nioli is another one that has different chemotypes. That is correct.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So sometimes essential oils are separated by, you know, their species would be different. So they have the same genus, right? Is it genus? I think I say genus. I don't know if that's how you say it. We're all just like, well, we don't know. So some it's like, you know, the same genus, but the species is different. So it's like, you know, the parent, but it's a different sibling. That's how I kind of look at it, right? The genus is like the parent of it. The species is like the sibling of it. So they might have the same parents, but they're different siblings. But a chemotype is the same parent, the same person, but like, you know, different personalities, kind of, you know? It's like so that's how you can kind of explain it too. Any other questions? Does that make sense to everyone? Yep, the major constituent. Now, all essential oils have chemotypes though. So, I mean, there's a lot of essential oils that don't have chemotypes, like orange. You're not gonna find orange as a chemotype. All orange sweet that has the specific botanical is going to fit within a range. But ones, you know, like Nioli, thyme, rosemary, I don't know, I listed other ones earlier. Even though they're the same genus and species, the same botanical name, their chemical makeup is going to vary widely, and that's where you then need the chemotype for added information. Liz says, whatever you say is right, Retha. I appreciate that, Liz, and I'm going to agree with you. Just kidding.
Christy had a good question. Are there demographics that show how to choose the best chemotype for your needs?
No. So what's going to be important is the GCMS report. That's what you're going to need. Yep. And so if, like plant therapy, when we list the chemotypes, I mean, that's going to help you know and be able to recognize what one is best, because we'll list the chemotypes and then we, you know, write in the description the therapeutic properties of that very specific chemotype of essential oil. But it's a GCMS report that is hands down what's important, because that's going to tell you exactly what chemotype that essential oil is. Yep. So if the chemotype is different, they are different, right? Completely different. Yep. The chemical makeup of that essential oil is completely different. That is correct. Battle Royale Lifestyle, or actually Battle Royale Style says, what if you don't know how to read a GCMS report? That's why we're here. So you don't necessarily need a GCMS report. If the company does not specifically list, like let's say you know, because you've shopped at Plant Therapy long enough, you know that Plant Therapy sells rosemary 1,8-cineol, or we sell thyme linalool and thyme thymol, which has hugely different cautions on them. So let's say you're, you know that Plant Therapy sells both times, okay? Let's say for some really, can I say stupid reason, you decide to go look at another company's website, okay? Okay, just kidding. Maybe not stupid reason. I really am kidding. You guys, I know you look at other companies' websites. So let's say you go and look at another company's website and they just sell thyme, but they don't have a specific chemotype listed. And you know because you've purchased from us before that thyme does come in different chemotypes, right? So you know I can't just buy thyme because I need to know if it's linalool or thymol to know the safety concerns, to know the therapeutic properties, right? So if you don't know how to read a GCMS report, you can reach out to the company and say, what chemotype is this? If the company doesn't know what chemotype it is, that's like going to be a huge red flag, right? But if you, I mean, even if you don't know how to read a GCMS report, you could always share the GCMS. You could email it to our aromatherapist at aromatherapist@planttherapy.com. They could quickly look at the GCMS report and tell you what chemotype it is. So someone that is even kind of familiar with GCMS reports, it really is easy to tell what chemotype it is because it's going to be the main constituent. So if you're comparing both times GCMS report, one of them is going to have a high percentage of linalool and the other one is going to have a high percentage of thymol. That tells us what chemotype it is. Bah ha ha, she said stupid. Kendra, someone should control me over here. So does that help? Even though you can't read the GCMS report, you can always send it to us. You can always ask the company what chemotype it is. But really it's going to be, if you're comparing, you know, the same like rosemary but different chemotypes, or thyme but different chemotypes, look at whatever one of the highest percentages of the constituents there. So let's say, you know, you see in one of the times it has 70% linalool, and then, you know, only 5% thymol, and I don't actually know what it is, so don't quote me. And the other one has 70% thymol and only 5% linalool. You'll know that the one that's high in linalool is thyme linalool, and the one that's high in thymol is thyme thymol.
So Liz says that.
Is that making sense, guys?
That makes sense.
Okay.
Liz was asking if they're the same chemotype but have different percentages of what causes an oil to have different percentages of stuff.
Okay, so that's very normal. I mean, you will see that every single one of our batches is going to be a little bit different. That's normal. That just depends on. I mean, you can even have the exact same farm in the exact same location. Let's say we're purchasing from the exact same farm. They're doing everything, you know, the distillation exactly the same at the exact same time. It could differ because, you know, one batch, it might have rained before, the night before it was distilled, and the next batch it didn't. And so that's going to change the chemical makeup of the essential oil. So it can be something as simple as weather. If it's the exact same location, weather's often a culprit of the chemical constituents being different. So they are. And Plant Therapy, there's a lot of kind of standards out there. Robert Tizerin has them. Plant Therapy has our own based off of, you know, ISO standards, and working with Robert Tizerin, our aromatherapist. And we have standards saying, okay, this is, if an essential oil, if the constituents fall within this range, right? From, you know, one constituent might be from 92% to 96%, and that's fine and normal and acceptable, as long as all the other constituents are within, you know, a certain range. So that's very normal for essential oils that don't have chemotypes to vary in the constituent range. It's absolutely normal. Yep. Anything on Instagram?
Not about this, but they are really loving your shoes, Retha.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Lots
I got
of hearts
these
and
so many
thumbs up,
years
though.
ago.
People
oh, good.
really appreciate the information.
Good.
Will you do a little tap dance for us later?
No, but thanks for asking. Okay, I might. Let's see. Any other questions? Does that make sense?
This question is one of the reasons I love the different batches of essential oils, because they're almost like a fine wine. You get, yeah.
I see someone on here. Pete says, like how wines from the same grapes can taste radically different. Absolutely. We are talking about pure plant material that the farmer, the distiller, plant therapy, none of us are messing with, right? And it changes. Like, those plants are real living things, right? And everything can affect them. And so yeah, that's why, like, understanding, knowing how to read a GCMS report, doing those tests are hugely important, because it can change so much, and you want to make sure that you are keeping it within a range to continue to get the recognized therapeutic benefits that that oil is known for. Yep. Awesome. Tammy says, yes, makes sense. Good. Do you see a plant therapy rug? Yes, we have them throughout our warehouse and our store and everything. We have them like at every door. Yep. Okay, so who's ready for oil of the week?
Me.
And then we have one more question that probably is not as hard to understand. Devin says, I'm missing so much, and then she's really, really sad. So Devin, I don't know why you're missing, but these are recorded and you can always go back and watch them. So I hope that's helpful.
La la la, oil of the week.
Thank you, Danny. Okay, so this week, today we started a new oil of the week. It's a new Wednesday, new oil of the week. And today, I have a hair that's tickling me, guys. Today is vanilla oleoresin. So, I have no idea what Spotlight. Spotlight 17.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Good
Oh,
job.
that's the first time I've got it right. And Danny didn't even tell me before, like he usually does, and I'm usually wrong. So, Spotlight Oil of the Week. Spotlight 17 is the coupon code. You get 15% off through next Tuesday, because next Wednesday will be a new Spotlight Oil of the Week. So, not Love Vanilla, guys. It's not. Vanilla oleoresin is our Spotlight Oil of the Week. It smells like vanilla. So our customers love to add it to, like, their body care products, like anything that you just want to make you smell good. You know, it's a huge benefit. Vanilla is also almost always added to my son's personal inhaler when he does it, because it just makes everything smell good. And because it smells like a food, it's often very calming, very relaxing to people. Because, I mean, a lot of people find food relaxing, right? I don't know. So there are some therapeutic benefits of it being relaxing, can help with sleep, helping with, like, you know, worry, things like that, which is why, you know, it's also great in my son's personal inhaler that he uses. But again, it's really good for, like, body care products, hand soaps, those kind of DIYs, because it's going to make them smell so good. Something to keep in mind, because it is an oleoresin, it's thick, it doesn't mix well with other oils. So if you're mixing it in like a master blend, to make sure that you're shaking up that master blend to combine the vanilla, because it will separate from other oils. It's kind of a pain in the behind to work with sometimes, but it smells so good, and it's really calming, relaxing. It's amazing. Let's see. Kristen says, can you diffuse it? It very well can clog your diffuser. So, have customers diffused it? Yes. Has it clogged customers' diffusers? Yes. Do customers continue to diffuse it even though we tell them it can clog their diffusers? Yes. So, that's up to you. Tiffany says, is it kid safe? It's not kid safe, although you can diffuse it. It can be inhaled by children just fine. But because it's an oleoresin and it doesn't mix well with other things, it doesn't play nice. And so we don't necessarily recommend it to use with topically on kids because of that, because it is a lot harder to dilute. So you could be getting, it's a lot easier to get undiluted on your skin. So kind of for those reasons, we don't mark it as kid safe, but you can absolutely use it for scent purposes around children, and there's no concern there at all. Chris says, I'm naughty and add it to my diffuser. Shh, don't tell anybody. Too late, Chris. I just announced it on live. Oh my goodness, I see so many amazing comments. You have so many amazing comments about vanilla oleo resin on there.
Everybody's loving it. They just love it.
Diane says, I need it. It's still in wish list. Diane, 15% off. So I know that's not like, like a huge, it's not like we're giving it away for free, but it is an amazing discount. So if it is on your wish list, now is a great time to add it. I've seen people say, yeah, doing it, mixing it with coffee, mixing it with like orange to create an orange, like sickle, like a sweet orange. Yeah, so I'm adding vanilla on my wish list. Chris loves oils. Why are you adding it to your wish list? Why aren't you adding it to your cart and using Spotlight 17 to check out? That's what I'm wondering. Monica says, oh wait, I thought this one was kid safe. Yeah, I mean, you can email our aromatherapist because I don't want to tell you something that they are going to tell you different. It is kid safe. They're going to hate me. It is kid safe. Really, one of the reasons that we've gone back and forth with having the kid safe label on it or not is because it doesn't mix well with other oils and stuff. It's hard to dilute, hard to mix. So email our aromatherapist. I would tell you, no, I'm not. Yes. Emily's going to be like, Retha, you're not allowed to say things like that. I feel comfortable using it with my children. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. That's all I'm saying. How much trouble am I? No, I'm not going to get in trouble at all.
I saw a couple of comments about get it while you can because we have sold out.
Yeah, it's true. Vanilla is like a short a commodity. That's what it is. Not a short one, right? It's just okay.
It's a commodity of short supply.
Yeah. Would it be good for a lava necklace? Yep, you could absolutely use it in an aromatherapy necklace. Oh, dreamsicle. Exactly. Okay, vanilla, the scent plays well with others. The mixing does not play well with others. Vanilla makes everything smell better, but it doesn't mix well with others. So
didn't we just have a blend? Is it the cupcake blend?
That has vanilla, absolutely, which is why you have to shake it.
Yep.
Every single time. Yep. Yes, it's absolutely kid safe to inhale. Topical is a little bit of a questionable area. Email our aromatherapists if you have more questions about that. What's the code? The code is Spotlight17. Spotlight 17. Calamico. Is that how you say your name? Is that how you say your name? Her comment. Kid safe with a wink. Got it. Okay, guys. Who's ready for the last question? Me. Okay, the last question is, then we're going to do a giveaway, and then Chris is waiting for us on Instagram to show you guys. So we'll get there. Okay, so here's our last question for the week. Do you recommend specific carrier oils for specific essential oils, or will any carrier oil do? So this is there's not one easy answer. Okay, so if you just want to dilute an essential oil, almost any carrier oil will do. Often we recommend fractionated coconut oil because it's one of the least expensive. It is clear, it doesn't have a scent, so it easily mixes with any and all essential oils. However, if you are looking for a very specific topical therapeutic benefit, then there are going to be carrier oils that are better than others. So for example, we had someone in the store today, Jamie, shout out if you're listening. She brought over rosehip and was wondering about rosehip. So rosehip is a pretty intense carrier oil, and it's recommended to be used at a 5 to 10% dilution. So not using rosehip straight because it is a really strong carrier oil. It is fantastic for anti-age though. So if you want to do something, if you want to have something, to use on your face or your body that is very good at anti-age, you want to use our anti-age blend, you probably are not just going to want to use fractionated coconut oil. You're probably going to want to use carrier oils that also have anti-aging benefits to them. So carrier oils, although oftentimes can be like flip-flop between, what ones you use to dilute essential oils, they also have therapeutic benefits just like essential oils do. So we have a ton of blog posts just on carrier oils and their different benefits. There's also at planttherapy.com/downloads, there is also a chart that talks about carrier oils there. So you can go to the blog, planttherapy.com/blog, type in carrier oils, and it'll bring up a ton of awesome blog posts. And you can also go to planttherapy.com/downloads and find our carrier oil chart. So yeah, so yes, you can use most all carrier oils to dilute essential oils. Some are better than others, depending on what the specific use is, how much you want to spend, all that kind of stuff. So I highly recommend you learn about carrier oils and get familiar to what carrier oil might be best for whatever specific reason you're using essential oils for.
Tammy said she needs to bathe in rosehip oil.
Because it's anti-aging.
Yeah.
Sunshine said, oh, I did not know that about rosehip. I think I have it at a closer to 30% in my face serum. So if it's not bothering you, if it's not too intense, you can go ahead and keep it. It's not like going to be like, there's not like a safety concern if it's working for your skin type. It can be overpowering for a lot of skin types, which is why a 5 to 10% dilution is recommended for rosehip. But Sunshine, if you're having really good success with it, there's no need to dilute it further. How long does sunflower oil last for as a carrier oil? Just discovered a bottle I forgot about. You'll have to go to the website to find that, or the labels I think now have a recommended time. But I don't know off of the top of my head. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Anita. Sorry, I don't know off the top of my head. Most carrier oils are like 6 to 12 months. But off the top of my head, I'm not sure exactly on sunflower oil. So go to the website or email our aromatherapist at aromatherapist@planttherapy.com and they can help you with that. Okay, I know, don't forget Chris is waiting and this was a long one. Okay, who's ready for a giveaway? And then we'll hop over to Instagram so Chris can show them the new building where production and fulfillment's going to be. You guys ready for a giveaway?
Yay.
Janine says gravity wins in the end. I don't know, not if you're using rosehip maybe. Okay, here's our giveaway question. You will have until midnight tonight, Mountain Daylight Time, to answer this question in the comment section of the live video to be entered into the giveaway. Are you ready for the question? I see some hands going up. Awesome. Okay, here's your giveaway question. According to Robert Tizerand, why should you dilute essential oils? And I have a hint for you. Head on over to the blog, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was almost positive,
Yeah,
but then I was
sorry.
like, wait. No, it's fine.
On the screen, it says go to the blog. It doesn't say
And if it doesn't say it on the screen, I'm not allowed to say it. They're controlling me. Just kidding. Head on over to the blog and go to How to Dilute Oils, a Comprehensive Guide. Or you could put like dilute oils in the search and it will pull it up. And that will give you the answer. So the question again is, according to Robert Tizerand, why should you dilute essential oils? Go to planttherapy.com/blog, How to Dilute Oils, a Comprehensive Guide, and that will give you the specific answer. That's your question, guys. So what we should do is we should choose 3 winners. Let's choose 5 winners. Jesse, I changed my mind. 5 winners, and we will let them choose their favorite carrier oil that Plant Therapy sells, and we will send it to them. Since we're talking about diluting essential oils.
I like it.
Get it? Got it? Good? Again, you have until midnight tonight to answer the question in the comment section to be entered into the giveaway. We will choose 5 winners, and we will let those 5 winners choose their favorite carrier oil, and they will win that carrier oil for free. Awesome. Okay, guys, that's it. Keep your questions coming because all through September, we're answering your questions on Wednesdays, so we want to know, what do you want me to answer on Wednesdays? Keep the questions coming so I can answer them for you. Don't forget to like and share, subscribe to our YouTube channel to be notified when we add videos, and then Friday I will be back and we will be featuring one of the blog posts on Friday, and it's all about self-care. So make sure you join on Friday. That's at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time on Friday for our live video featuring that blog post. And that's it for today. Good luck on the giveaway. I will see you all on Friday. Instagram, stay tuned if you want a tour of the fulfillment and production's new warehouse. Bye, guys.